You're watching a production of South Dakota Public Broadcasting.
Savor means to pour into the place you are and just find out what is good about what you're eating and what you have available to you.
I like it just with sauerkraut.
I think about recognizing when you have fantastic ingredients, very special ingredients, and then taking the time to really enjoy them.
Yeah, I could eat this all year round.
Local Foods is more than just producing a food crop. For me, it's a lot about community.
It makes it that much more special as well, because there is a season for everything. When you can get things that are in season, they taste better.
It's part of like the story behind our meals. So having more connection to that food, I think just makes the meal more fulfilling.
Summer means many things. It is time for relaxing and enjoying the longer days. Produce is becoming increasingly abundant. We can feast from our gardens. Leisurely strolls downtown mean popping into favorite restaurants for dinner on patios, enjoying the smell of dinner wafting through the air.
You know, coming in here and when I was walking up to the front door, I could actually smell the bread from outside, because the building's so old and it's kind of nice that it has cracks and stuff, so I bet it's very exciting, you know, for people to, as they walk into the door, to smell the smell of bread being made, because you don't really get that anymore in a lot of places.
We get a lot of comments about how it smells in here, how it smells nicely when people come through those doors.
You know, and I think what's really exciting, you know, especially now here in South Dakota, that it's getting back to like little shops, like a butcher shop, a bread shop.
Yeah, it's really neat that between what we're doing here in town and some of the other smaller places in town, we share a lot of the same customers. We share a lot of people who support what we're doing, which is the artisan craft, the hands-on, made every day.
Did you know, like from an early age on, that you always, you know, wanted to bake?
For some reason, when I was very small, when I was like a young kid, I had always romanticized about living in medieval times and doing some sort of like just craft and crafting, and being a baker was one of those things. And that had kind of faded away as I grew into my teens and my early 20s. But I was working at a pharmaceutical company, you know, in finance, and just being in the desk was kind of tough for me. I like to move around a lot. I like to work with my hands, and I ended up coming home and just wanted to work with these hands and make stuff. And I saw a bakery job was available, so I started learning how to make bread, and kind of grew from there to learn a lot more and more. And then I learned here a little bit, and I moved to Minneapolis, learned quite a bit more. I worked with Michelle Geyer, who's also a James Beard nominated award. And she's a pastry chef. She's really great at what she does.
I guess the yeast that you use here, you kind of have created your own culture, you know, your yeast culture. So where does that come from?
From the cities. Michelle was kind enough to let me have a little piece, a little cup of starter. So I brought that home and started feeding it. The wild yeast comes from the air, it comes from the flour, it comes from the yeast in my hands, whatever it is that is kind of around. So the way we make our bread is with water, flour, and salt. And those are the only ingredients. There's no commercial yeast, it's all a natural process.
So you make like a wide variety of breads here. Is there like one that's your favorite?
Yeah, baguettes are kind of the baker's trademark, I think.
And that's because?
Just the shape, the finesse, the flavor, the crunch, the crumb, like all of it is a real element of like what you can accomplish as a baker, I think.
Well, we've been talking about bread for like the last 20 minutes, so I'm really ready to go into the kitchen and learn about it and
Absolutely.
make some.
Okay.
So let's go.
It looks like fun.
So this is the granary bread. It's people's favorite. that we sell to all the stores. It's made with sunflower seeds, oats, cranberries, pepitas, and 9-grain mix. It's excellent with a lot of things. It's very versatile. You know that the bread is ready to go in the oven when it pushes back. You push on it and it pushes back at you like that. That means there's enough carbon dioxide that's been created. When we bake the dough, it's going to grow. It's going to rise in the oven. It's going to bloom. That's why we score it. We need to give the bread somewhere to expand, a controlled expansion. Okay, and steam. The steam creates that crust.
So here you have steam is injected and it comes out into the oven. But for someone at home that kind of wants to get the same effect, is it possible? Could you spray water into your oven and then shut the door?
There are a lot of methods like that, spraying water or having a pan of water underneath the bread. Those are typically pretty ineffective. The best way to achieve a really nice crust, as you would find in a commercial bakery, is to use the Dutch oven. When you put your dough in the Dutch oven and put the lid on there, the moisture comes out of the dough and then it's trapped in the Dutch oven, so it has nowhere to go but back inside the crust. Well, we're going to make baguettes. So you have a little portion in front of you, and I'm going to show you kind of how to do it. Exactly right. Get some flour in your hands. You don't want too much flour on your table because then it won't stick. So make sure that your baguette is free. Make sure it's not stuck to the table. Now what we're going to do, first step is to just grab it and fold it over halfway. There you go. And then now put it on its front like that. So the seam is on the bottom now. Now the seam is on the table. So what we're going to do now is we're going to tighten that seam by way of shaping the baguette. I like to start in the middle and I like to work my way this way. And what you do is you have your hands like this. You don't want to press down on the dough. Instead, you want to have a little kind of cups, and you want to. Yours is sticking, yeah, maybe. It's really tricky. And we have a nice baguette.
Yours is really long.
Mine is
kind of sad.
It's all right. I do like hundreds of these things.
Yes.
So we want to let these rest for between half an hour to an hour of time because we just shaped the dough. So it's tense in some spots and it's relaxed in other spots. If we give it that 30 minutes time to an hour, it's going to relax thoroughly throughout the dough. When you use commercial yeast, the bread seems to proof a lot more quickly.
And I think because it rises slower, it just creates a lot more texture and depth to your bread.
This is the whole process. Time is a very important ingredient in any kind of food preparation, and baking bread is no different.
Well, this has really been a really great day. I really appreciate it. The whole process of bread making and your passion really comes through. So I'm very excited to try your bread.
It was neat to have you here and show you around a little bit. Teaching people how to make bread is something I enjoy to do. There's a lot to it, and just getting into it and answering questions is always so much fun. But here, shall we try a loaf of bread?
No, I'd love to.
Oh, here, you have a loaf of bread.
Oh my gosh, that's like huge.
Oh, it's huge. It's heavy too. See how dense it is?
Yes,
from the
but it's
moisture?
wonderful. It was really great to be able to sit across the counter and watch you cook. It made me miss my restaurant. Can you maybe go into a little detail of what you've cooked for us?
Absolutely. Well, it is such an honor to cook for you. You've been one of my South Dakota heroes for a long time, and to make dinner and share it with you here at the deli is great. Bubbles is hot enough. Today we made a pan-fried walleye with a tomato basil relish and a lemon thyme asparagus and potatoes. So Well, I think in the summertime when you have some beautiful fresh tomatoes and basil coming out of your garden and you get a weekend off to go walleye fishing, that this is a great dish to kind of throw together. It's easy, delicious, and nice and simple and fresh.
Yeah, and then finished it with some pine nuts.
Yep, a little bit of pine nuts on top. Well, let's dig in.
Try to get everything in here. It's really good. I really like the coating.
The cornmeal dredge?
Mm-hmm. It's not real heavy, but it's just got a lot of flavor.
Gives it a little texture.
Yeah, because sometimes I think when people bread fish, it's just so much breading, you don't really get a taste of fish. Now, MB Haskett, you know, how long have you been here in this spot?
I took over a coffee shop that was here on January 1st of 2012, and we've been here ever since. We closed in the fall of 2014 for a renovation that took 7 weeks. I was hoping it would only take 5.
And I think the, you know, probably the big thing is that you didn't really have a stove before. Now you have this great, you know, 6-burner.
Right, 2 crock pots and a crate maker. That's what I always tell people is what we had to work with. The first 3 years that we were open, and we really had to be creative, making soup out of a little Fry Daddy, poaching eggs. You know, if you can boil water, you can make a fantastic breakfast. And so we got really fantastic bread from Breadico for toast, and eggs, local eggs. You know, just started developing relationships with farmers and producers, bread makers, and really highlighting quality and the best that South Dakota has to offer here.
You're kind of like me. You are from South Dakota, and then you left, and what made you attend culinary school and then kind of decide to come back?
I grew up in Sioux City. I went to high school here in Sioux Falls. In high school, I worked for Chef Dominic at Theo's restaurant, and one day Dominic said, "Mikey, what are you going to do when you grow up?" And I said, "I want to be a chef just like you, Dom." And he said, "Well, you're going to CIA then." And so I went to the CIA in New York. You know, at that time, I was ready to get out of Sioux Falls and see some culture and live in some other parts of the country. And after cooking school, I was the chef at a bed and breakfast in Colorado. After Colorado, I worked in the Twin Cities. I worked for Lucia Watson at Lucia's restaurant, which was a fantastic experience for a chef that wants to get involved with local foods. It was a lot of fun to meet local farmers. Lori Callister, I was fortunate enough to go visit her chicken ranch down by Rochester, Minnesota, and see her operation, see how she was able to do production and you know, slaughter and process the birds right there on her farm. She had a great facility. I hope that someday soon South Dakota is able to start a poultry processing inspection program so that we can produce birds in South Dakota and cook them in our restaurants as well.
Yeah, it was really interesting to go out to your farm and kind of see your garden and look at your chickens, and I think it's the ultimate, you know, for a chef, I think, to be able to have your own garden and take some of those products and bring them into the restaurant.
Absolutely.
You know, like your tomatoes and which is, you know, exciting, and basil and potatoes.
Yeah. It's really hard to grow lemon trees and olive trees here in South Dakota. So, you know, you're gonna end up sourcing some things from outside of the state. You know, there's a lot of produce that can be grown here, especially in the growing season. And some places like Happy Hydros and Linda's Gardens, and I believe the Good Earth too, have had some really good success with hoop houses where they're able to grow some things, some winter crops, kale, so that we can have vegetables all year round. The meats of South Dakota are fantastic too. The 2 main industries in our state are tourism and agriculture, and I would like to see more tourism focused on the agriculture that we do here. I think that bison, there's talk of it becoming the national mammal for the United States.
And it actually just did.
It did.
You've just been working so much.
But I mean, that's fantastic news, and it requires so much food energy by way of corn and soybeans to raise cattle, where we have this mammal national mammal now, the bison, that is perfectly adapted to eating on the grasslands, very low maintenance. Again, I can't wait to be able to serve South Dakota raised pheasant in my restaurant. So we need to get the legislature moving on poultry production.
You know, I think that when people do come and visit South Dakota, they do want to taste what we have to offer. They want our trout, they want our pheasant, they'd like to try walleye.
Absolutely, I'll toast to that.
Yeah, well, thank you for, you know, a great meal today and keeping South
Absolutely.
Dakota into the...
Keeping it rural.
Keeping it rural.
Cheers. So, first step, MJ, for caponata?
So basically, I have salted the eggplant, and it's probably, you know, been able to sit for about 15 minutes, so it kind of weeps a little, gets out the bitterness. And now the eggplant does soak up a lot of oil.
So you use quite a bit to
Yeah,
get it
I mean,
going.
this is probably about 1/4 of a cup. And what I want, and I do the eggplant first because it needs to cook for about 10 minutes. And I'll put it back on.
Very good.
Yeah. And because
You want to get some color on it?
it's like there's a fine line between cooking it on too high of a heat and then cooking it on too low of a heat.
Too high and it'll burn,
Yeah.
and too low and it'll just suck up all
Yeah,
that
suck
oil
up all
and be
the oil.
greasy.
Yeah. And then I'll do some pepper in here.
I love having a garden, mostly selfishly. I like having it for the restaurant, but I love having a garden
So I
to
think
have so much fresh produce.
So I think these have like a lot of nice color.
Yeah,
so what
they're
I'm going to
beautiful, a
do
little bit of brown.
is because it's just vegetables, I'm going to put this right back on the plate. And I mix the red onion and the red pepper or capsicum together because these are the vegetables that take a little bit longer. They're heartier. Yeah, and once those, I'm going to let these cook for about 5 minutes, and when they start to wilt,
Then you'll add the zucchini.
yeah, because they're kind of, to me, I go in order from like hardness of vegetables down to the softest. So now we can add, if you want to add the tomatoes, that would be great. Just
Certainly.
dump those in.
So when you're chopping the vegetables, you're trying to go for a consistent size.
Well, a lot of times when I'm cooking things all together, you want them to all cook at the same time and cook evenly. But also for this, where you want to look at the dish and it's pleasing to the eye, you want to see everything the same size.
Continuity,
yeah,
I think. Yeah.
definitely.
We just added the tomatoes. How long do you let that go? Do you want to maintain the integrity of the tomato a little bit to have there be some texture? You don't want them to totally cook down to like sauce consistency, or do you?
No, I mean, because I do want them to release moisture, but I also want them to have like a little, have a little bit of al dente. I just don't want all mush.
Sure.
And sometimes I just like to add a little bit of sweetness to this. So this is just a little bit of brown sugar, and then I'm gonna add all these capers, which I'm just going to use the water because again I just want a little moisture. These are actually salted capers, which I love. Notice I haven't added any salt because again,
Right.
it's easy to add salt, it's hard to take it away. I might taste this. I didn't add the whole can of tomato paste. I probably added about a tablespoon and a half for this amount. Go visit, just a little bit to give it a little bit of acidity because I think.
Sure. Would you like a tasting spoon or two?
Yeah.
How about some pepper? We didn't put
Yeah,
much
no,
pepper.
you can add a little bit more
on there.
pepper.
I
So this-
really love the idea of caponata. It's a new ratatouille for me. My kid loves the movie, but lots of garlic and lots of basil. I never thought of adding something like currants to that dish, and really it's just the Italian word and the French word for
Yeah.
a beautiful spring sauté.
Yeah, I could eat this all year round. It's just a great. I'm just happy. I love it with salmon. It can be good with walleye,
Oh, absolutely.
or as an appetizer.
Yeah.
Put this on a plate with some slices of feta cheese and maybe some black olives, or that's what we used to do. And I got this when I worked at a Sicilian restaurant as a waitress.
Well, MJ, I want to thank you for showing me how to make caponata.
No, it was my
Pleasure. It's kind of fun to cook with another person, another chef, and kind of get your take. And this is easily almost all these things you would have in your garden.
Right.
Eggplant, you know.
Beautiful
Yeah.
highlight of summer, indeed.
No, well, thank you. This is great.
Long summer weekends and national holidays include gatherings centered around food.
Hi, Bill. Hi, MJ. Hi, I talked to you on the phone. Yeah, I'm excited. You know, we're having a big party for 4th of July, and you know, I really am excited to, you know, try some sausage that's, you know, from a local butcher shop.
Well, you came to the right place. We have German sausage, which is our #1 seller, all the way to brats with jalapeno cheese. Yeah, we make about 18 different products, and we're probably in about 50 grocery stores.
So besides sausages, I can also get steaks here, and I could, would I get like a whole tenderloin or?
The steaks we cut to order, whatever kind you want, how thick, how many in a package, whatever you want.
You know, it's really exciting to be able to come here and know that, you know everybody of the meat that you get from them, and then you guys process it all here. Now, where did the recipe come from that you guys use to make your German sausage?
It's pretty simple. Like I said, it did come from my grandparents, and it's been tweaked over the years.
Were they making sausage back in Germany, or was it something that their parents handed down? Or?
Yeah, they did, and I think back then everybody kind of made their own sausage. I mean, all settlers, when they came here, didn't go to a butcher shop. They basically helped neighbors make sausage, make their products, make whatever they had. And I think everybody had kind of their own recipe, and ours just happened to come into the hands of a locker guy.
How did your family get into the butchering business?
My father was working at John Morrell in Sioux Falls in the 60s, and the gentleman that was running this locker passed away, and the local banker in the town had convinced my father to buy this place, and he would back him on it, and because they didn't want to lose a business in a small town.
And then how long had it been a butcher shop before that, do you think?
I'm going to guess 15 years.
Oh, wow, okay.
When I came into the business, I actually built a plant in Mitchell, and I had just sold that probably we sold that about 7 years ago, and then I bought my father out down here.
Have you been able to talk to your kids about, okay, here's what you're going to do? Because, I mean, it's really a lost art. I mean, I feel it's just nice to be able to come here and buy local products, and I mean, it's just wonderful. I mean, to support the people in South Dakota, and, you know, you support like the ranchers and then also the hunters who come in. And
yeah, it's a full circle. I mean, you know, the farmer comes in and we do his product, and you know, we turn around and buy his cattle, and you know, so it's a full circle type business.
Do you ever have to like go out and look for people, or and source maybe, you know, pork or beef?
Well, we've been having the same beef producer for about 30 years. Now hogs is coming a little harder because there's so many confinement barns going up. Most of our customers have been coming to us for decades, you know, 30, 40 years. So, you know, we've been a long tradition in this industry.
When I talked to you earlier, there was a place in Rapid that was a little small locker, and they closed. And when I do drive around the state, I mean, do you feel like it's a lost art, or?
It's definitely a dwindling business, but there's a lot of places out there that are active and being proactive on getting more people educated and into the business, because it is a thriving business. I mean, there's people that it's a lot of hard work, but it pays off.
Looking at all the wonderful variety that you have here, what is your favorite product that you make here?
I really like making product. It's finding new things, new products to enjoy. The people, the customers, it's always an enjoy to see them come in, and rewarding when they tell you you've done a good job, and they're really proud when they come in here and that we've taken care of their animals, and they go out in a sharp looking way. And
this This is a favorite place that I'd like to work in the summers, you know, when it's 100 degrees here.
This is the freezer.
There's actual lockers, meat lockers, which I think where the term locker comes from, where people can actually have their products stored and they can come and pick up what you have butchered.
Yeah, we have lockers in here
So-
that people come with their keys and they open them up and they get what they need.
Oh, and they have like a, is it like one of those old like skeleton keys?
No, it's not a skeleton. And this smokehouse was put in, I would say, in 1977. So it's been, and this is what you would call gravity smokehouse. You put the sawdust in, turn the heat on, and it just smokes and it rises through the meat.
So what is your favorite way to prepare German sausage?
Best way is to prepare it with sauerkraut.
And I noticed that they don't have mustard, which is nice because it's nice to just be a purist and.
I like it just with sauerkraut.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to taste it. So just take a little bit of the sauerkraut and then a little bit of the sausage. A lot of times when I eat sausage, which is so smoked, and this is just such a wonderful, clean, pure flavor. And the sauerkraut is really nice. This is delicious. This is like a 12 out of a 10.
Explore the culinary landscape of South Dakota online. Enjoy additional video, tips, recipes, and more. Join the potluck at sdpb.org/food.